Williams, John Denver, and a bunch of orphan kids, or leftovers, as they call themselves. These kids are not only full of surprises, but in their spare time, they invent some weird things. This is one of their inventions. It's an anti-gravity hat. It's guaranteed to give you a lift. It's all yours. And this is an automatic music stand. I think it needs a little work.
Hey, Michael, get a load of my nifty invention.
I think Thomas Edison beat you to that.
Oh, gosh.
Whoops. Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Max? Did somebody croak?
No, Mr. Gladstone is coming over this morning.
What's the creep want?
Jessie, how many times must I remind you not to refer to the administrator of special services as a creep?
Well, that's what he is, isn't he?
No, he's merely a thoroughly disgusting human being. How's that?
A little to the left. There. You look great.
Thanks, sweetheart. You better warn the others. I'll get the juice started.
Come on, Zoe. Sun's up. Another emergency, huh, Zoe?
You should have seen it, Jess. Blood everywhere. A truck ran over her throat, tongue swelled up, and shot out of her mouth. And bang. Hit Morris in the head. Knocked him out cold. This place was a disaster area.
Mr. Gladstone's coming this morning.
How come?
Who knows? What's this, an amputation?
No, it fell out when I took out her brain.
You took out her brain?
Yeah, I gave it a good scrubbing with my toothbrush. Then I put it in a baggie to keep it fresh. It's in the fridge under the cold cuts.
I'll remember that at lunchtime. I think you better wear a dress today. And Zoe, best behavior, okay? Don't mention your operations. This is a nice one.
When it's time, I'm going to stuff her brain back into her head. Through her ear.
Excellent.
He's not bringing people with him, is he? I mean, people who want to adopt.
Don't worry. We'd never let anyone take you away from us. Get dressed.
Hey, not even 7, Jesse.
Hey, Gladstone's coming this morning. Where's Charlie?
Gladstone's coming? Blah.
Hey, save the exercises for later, okay? Max has started breakfast. Charlie upstairs?
Hey, breakfast's my job. I saw that look, Jesse. I saw it. Hate my cooking, don't you? Go on, admit it. You hate it.
I like it, Jake. It's just that I wish you'd stop announcing what you're putting into the food. Sometimes it's a major turnoff.
Turn off? You're lucky to be eating food so healthy. Seaweed nuggets are good for you. Do you happen to know how hard it is to scrape pollen off those bees? Go on, pig out on junk food.
Charlie! Jess. What are you doing up there?
I can't get this watch. The pull's too strong. You see that dial right there, the one that says danger? Would you turn to the left for me?
Look, you really broke it this time. It's 88 minutes after 8.
It doesn't matter. But what does matter is the pull. Did you see it? The pull is fantastic. See that up there? That's a gravitational device. And that's the generator. Remember all those experiments I was trying with antimatter? Well, this is the next step. The Earth's gravitational field. An energy source yet unexplored.
That's terrific, Charlie. Listen to me. Gladstone...
Here, try this on.
No, thanks. I don't look good in hubcaps.
I just wanted to try something.
The last time you said that, my eyebrows blew off.
They were only singed. They grew back, didn't they? Come on, don't you trust me?
You know I do. I love the paper shooter you fixed onto my bike.
It still works?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Come on, this will only take 3.5 minutes of your life.
No, Charlie, I'm sorry. I cannot enter the fourth dimension on an empty stomach. Ask Jake.
I can't. I tried to stretch him last week, but it ripped his sneakers right in half. Then he had this little bald spot on the top of his head. There's always a snag, some miscalculation. Wonder what that could have been. What that could be. Jess?
Oh, Gerda! Gerda! Tim! Harry! Gerda's up here!
We put him up there. He ate our rake.
Well, now he's eating your Bruce Springsteen. You guys have got to clean up this pigsty. Gladstone's coming.
Yeah, no.
Mr. Gladstone, good morning.
Not for me, it isn't. Cute. Very cute. That must make all the potential adopters feel right at home.
Come, we'll talk in the study.
There is a list of items that I wanted to discuss with you, Sinclair, and I have to warn you from the outset. We are not at all pleased with the unorthodox way in which you run things around here. The children, for example. In the 6 years that you have been here, not one child has been adopted. Do you know why? I'll tell you why. Our records show that you actively discourage such interest.
No. There's a snake.
What?
Well, he lives here in the chair. Marty? We call him Marty. I guess it's a him. It's sort of hard to tell with a snake.
Have you completely lost your senses? I think some explanations are in order.
Well, he just slithered in one afternoon.
I am not referring to that ridiculous snake. I'm speaking of the families.
Now, there's no reason to get all heated up, Mr. Gladstone. In each of the cases you're referring to, and there haven't been that many, there was a specific reason why the child was not adopted. Take Jessie, for instance. The oldest one, she had just started to open up when the couple reviewed her. She just didn't feel ready to leave. And I thought it would be a mistake to let her go, so I didn't.
You had absolutely no right to make that decision, Sinclair. It is not easy finding people who are willing to take on these leftovers. 2 of them are teenagers. People are looking for babies. Not half-grown, neurotic.
Now, look, Mr. Gladstone.
A little over a year ago, a couple showed a vague interest in that Junior Frankenstein you have locked in the attic.
I won't have you insulting them, Mr. Gladstone. Charlie happens to be inspired. And that couple that came here, they had all the imagination collectively of a block of cement.
So you turned them away, too.
It is my duty as director of this facility to make sure that none of these children are forced into situations that are incompatible with their nature.
What do you call that?
Squirrels. We have big ones around here.
This isn't a children's home. It's a zoo. You have allowed them to run amok. You have indulged them. Just look at these bills. Books on worm farming? What? Look at this one. Mountain climbing equipment, $62.
Oh, that was very instructive. We took the goat.
I don't find this amusing, Sinclair. These bills, no doubt, will increase with their ages. Therefore, the committee has come to a rather momentous decision. We plan on closing down this home.
Closing it down? What are we going to do with the children? Fire them?
Just testing. Oh, hi. How are you?
She's drowned, very mysteriously.
Close it down we must, and go they shall, preferably before the school year reconvenes in autumn. I'm sure you can appreciate that decision.
That's only 5 weeks away. How in the world do you expect me to...
Not you, Sinclair. My colleagues and I have masterminded a campaign to arouse some interest. We want to let people know that adopting a baby may be difficult, but adopting a slightly matured orphan can be as simple as buying a donut. No, not in those words, of course, but that's the pitch.
Pitch? What are we discussing here? Used cars?
No, we're discussing the end of this little caprice of yours.
I've poured every cent that I've earned back into this home. The kids all have jobs. We grow our own food.
We'll try and recompense you.
I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about commitment, caring, trust, love. Listen, maybe I can talk to the committee, but perhaps I can raise some money, but borrow some.
Forget it, Max. As far as I'm concerned, this home is history.
I don't believe this.
People may be arriving at any moment. Don't expect a stampede, but I do expect you, Max, to carry out your obligations. Now remember, you were hired in the first place to place these children out. So get on with it.
This belonged to one of you coats?
Thank you.
Well, I gave him 5 weeks. Be too occupied to cause us any trouble. Call her today. Tell her we can speed up negotiations. In about 6 weeks, this parcel of land could be theirs. For the right price. Done. For the office.
We'll return after these messages.
The Disney Sunday Movie, brought to you by Snickers Bar, a great tasting snack packed with fresh roasted peanuts, peanut butter, nougat, caramel, and milk chocolate. Packed with peanuts, Snickers really satisfies.
I was cramming for a huge history final on 500 pages of text. It was way after dinner, and I was getting hungry.
Snickers satisfies you.
You eat a Snickers and you say, okay, now I can face the 17th century again. Snickers really takes care of the hungries.
Packed with peanuts, peanut butter nougat, caramel, and milk chocolate. Mmm.
Satisfies you.
Packed with peanuts, Snickers really satisfies.
If I want something to tide me over, I go for Snickers every time.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little more of this, a little more of that. Give yourself a pat, give your guy a pat.
Give them all a little pat of butter.
Taste some of this, taste some of that. Lots of this and lots of that. Give your kid a pat, give your friend a pat.
Give them all a little pat of butter.
Serve them the best, because they deserve it. Pure, fresh, natural dairy butter. It has the same calories as most other spreads, just 36 per pat.
Have some of this, have some of that.
Give them all a little pat of butter. Give them all a little pat of butter.
These lonely pound puppies need someone to love. Someone who'd love a little puppy love.
For you, Grandma.
Pound puppies are as cuddly as real puppies.
He'll keep you company in the dorm.
They're the perfect way to say I love you for birthdays, holidays, or any day. Pound puppies, so soft and adorably lonely. Sometimes the hardest thing about giving them
Merry Christmas
is giving them up.
Pound puppy, you're my one and only puppy love.
My kitty cat craves loving. My kitty cat craves fun. Now when he craves the great taste of Crave, he has 3 choices, not one.
Crave Cat Food introduces new seafood recipe with tuna, shrimp, and salmon proteins. And new poultry recipe with chicken, turkey, and giblet proteins. Like original Crave, they're made with real protein-rich foods, not flavors. So your cat can have his crave and variety, too.
A crave for every craving. Get all the love he's saving, 'cause your kitty cat craves Crave.
On the 100th After School Special, their family shared the gift of song, all except for one.
I don't belong in that group. You know it. It's a singing group. I can't sing.
The Cosby Show's Tempest Bledsoe stars in The Gift of Amazing Grace, Wednesday.
We now continue with our program.
What brought this on? No prior warning? Bang, you're finished. Over, out.
Is it legal?
Somebody must be misreading the budget. This just doesn't make any sense.
I don't want to be placed anywhere. You won't let that happen, will you, Max?
No. No, you're right. I won't let it happen.
Where are you going?
Into town. I'm going to see my friend at the bank, try and get my hands on some money. I don't know when I'll be back. So if you guys have any problems, you call Ms. Mortimer. I left her number on my desk. If I'm not here in time for dinner, start with... What are we having for dinner tonight?
Seaweed frittata.
Hey.
Here. It's a peanut butter sandwich, Max. Good luck.
Thanks, sweetheart. See you guys.
Bye, Max. Bye, Max. See ya.
Gladstone said he wouldn't close this place down until after we were all adopted. Well, all we have to do is make sure that nobody wants to take any of us home.
Right. Yeah. Right.
We'll keep Max out of it. I mean, he can't be blamed if nobody wants any of us. We're leftovers. And that's exactly what we want to be. Left, right here.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. And after the 5 weeks, when there hasn't been any offers, what are they going to do? Put us into the street?
We get hit by a bus. I can't even think about leaving here. And this is the only home I remember. I've got a yeast culture in one cupboard, beans fermenting in the cellar, and a bread rising in the oven. They're going to need dynamite to get me out of here.
Okay. Now, is everybody sure you know what you're supposed to do, or should I go over it again?
We know.
There's somebody coming out the water.
She sure doesn't look like the type we usually get.
Battle stations anyway. Plan B is now in effect.
Wait, she's gone. Now she's back again. Now she's gone again. Wait, she's back again. You think she's the jogger who's gone squirrely?
Zoe, come on.
water him later. He thinks he's a tomato plant. Come. Come along, my dear. Come along. Watch, carefully.
What in the world?
Ninja! Not there unless you like snakes. Oh, you want to adopt a child.
What? Me? No.
You don't?
She doesn't?
You don't?
You don't?
What? No. I came here looking for a job. My name is Heather Drew. I saw this card up on the bulletin board in the market, general housekeeping in exchange for room and board. And, I really need a place to stay right now, and, Say, are you kids rehearsing something?
This car's a couple months old. We don't need anyone taking care of us.
You mean you kids stay here on your own?
No, with Max. He put that card up after Mrs. Mortimer retired. She was our housekeeper for years. So we started splitting the chores, and we decided we could take care of ourselves.
Do you mind if I sit down? I'm kind of in shock, and,
Did you walk here from town?
From wherever the bus let me off. Is it Halloween?
You don't look too good. Would you like something? I've got herbal teas, seaweed soup.
Oh, no, thanks. I'm fine. Anyway, it's not me I'm worried about. It's Katie. My daughter. Oh, she's so beautiful.
What's her name?
Katie.
Max, this sort of thing happens every day. Besides, these small, specialized homes like the one you've been running are fast becoming a thing of the past.
I think you're wrong. I think they're the wave of the future. Look, Mr. Harmon, you've known me for a long time. Now, they've got to be making a mistake about that budget.
And I'm advising you, Max, to let it go. I mean, it would be sheer folly for you to take on the full financial load. Besides, where do you expect to find so much money on such short notice?
Well, I was hoping some enlightened banker might be interested in loaning me the money. A banker who'd like to invest in the future of some very nifty kids.
I would never get it past my directors. Yes. Oh, my 1 o'clock meeting's here. I'm sorry, Max. I got a full day. Listen, have you thought about giving your Aunt Winifred a call? Maybe she could help you with a loan.
I don't think so. All right, you guys. No more messing with the dashboard. I don't want you to get any more speeding tickets. You understand? Huh?
And fill out these loan applications. Just take a seat over there, please. Next.
Have that one.
It's not what you think. It's only a doll's brain.
Okay, fella.
Nice and easy. Oh, no. I thought it was a sandwich.
Yeah, Sam. Let's go, fella. Nice and easy.
Preposterous. I came here for help. Are you people crazy? Brains don't fight. Hey!
home. Yeah, we have a surprise for you.
Max! Heather Drew. She's going to be living with us.
Hi.
Are you an orphan?
No. Yes, I am. Oh, well, no, I was. Well, I guess I still am then, aren't I? Because once one, always one, right? Oh, gee, it's so good to meet you. Everyone here's been just so nice.
Are you here to be adopted?
No, she brought her baby here.
Well, her husband died just before Katie was born. Well, this is Katie.
Yeah. She didn't have anywhere to go to. Feel its fingers, Max. They've been like rubber. She burned down our trailer home.
Well, actually, it was a faulty heater. See, I turned the switch on and poof, gone everything.
No insurance, Max. Zilcho. Katie can wear all of Margaret's dresses. She'll be in bandages for a year.
I have $140 to my name, and just when I was wondering, what am I going to do, I saw your ad up in the market, and, well, I thought, gee, this is just perfect.
She was an orphan, too, Max.
You said you'd never turn anyone away.
I can make myself very useful. I don't eat very much.
You won't want to after you taste Jake's cooking. I heard that, Zoe.
She can have my room, Max. I'll bunk in with Zoe.
Look, miss.
Heather. I used to be named Pearl, but I feel myself more a part of the vegetable kingdom rather than the mineral kingdom. Am I talking too much, too fast? Because I'm just very nervous.
Miss Heather?
Yes.
I don't know if anybody bothered to tell you that we're in sort of a crisis here. Like this house, for instance, may be taken right out from under us. I don't think that this is a
risk it with us, Max.
If you hold the baby up to the sunlight, you can see right through its ears.
Max, look at that baby. Look at her. I mean, she's so sweet. Oh, come on. We have room for them. They need a home, Max.
She doesn't have anywhere to go.
Looks like the decision was made before I got here.
Hello? I think I've come up with something interesting. You know how musicians have to stop playing to turn the pages? Watch this.
Gerda, wait. Gerda, here's something to eat. Gerda, here. Here, Gerda. Oh, here, Gerda.
Here, no. Here we go.
Here.
Here we go. Yes. It works. There we go. Oh, dear me. Oh, could you just thank you very much.
That was very clever.
Thanks. Well, I used to live on my aunt's farm until I was 8. Well, then she passed away, and the county auctioned off all her land to pay her debts, and, well, they never would have gotten away with it if I'd been older, you know. But, so what about you? Were you an orphan? The reason I ask is because this is the kind of fantasy house I used to dream about living in when I was at the orphanage. You know, pets all around, and music, and life, and fun, and... Could you scratch my nose, please? Could you just scratch it up a little higher? Up. Other side. Oh, thank you. Oh, gee, you smell like cloves. You know, you really can't let them close this place down.
It's not the place I'm worried about. The 4 walls. What's 4 walls, right? The kids. We're a family. I didn't mean it to be that way. It just happened. Now they're depending on me to find a solution to this, and I'm not holding any of the right cards. I can't let them down.
Say, maybe I could help. I mean, 2 heads are better than 1, right? Look, why don't you go get some sleep? I'll turn out all the lights.
You're right. Good night.
Good night.
Disney Sunday Movie will continue after these messages.
Cheese, glorious cheese.
Go ahead, pile it on.
It's the heart of a pizza.
Pile on some more.
Cheese, glorious cheese.
Keep it on frozen pizza.
Try adding some extra.
The more cheese, the better the pizza.
Cheese, mountains of cheese, oodles of cheese. Glorious cheese.
Hi, Andy. Ready for the history final?
History final? Is that today?
It sure is.
Let me borrow your notes, will you?
Hope you have your term paper finished.
Wait, I've forgotten which room it's in.
Right here, Andy. Is this sentence gonna kill you?
Keeping up with schoolwork isn't easy. That's why the computer more kids learn on is Apple.
No little cinnamon gum freshens breath longer than Big Red.
So kiss a little longer, hold tight a little longer, be close a little longer, longer with Big Red. That Big Red freshness maps right through it. Your fresh breath goes on and on. While you chew it, say goodbye a little longer, make it last a little longer. Give your breath long-lasting freshness with Big Red.
It's a question of taste. If you had your pick of two cereals, both with 100% nutrition, would you pick the one with just one kind of flake? Or Kellogg's Just Right with 3 different kinds of flakes, plus hearty rolled oats, plump raisins, sweet juicy dates, and crisp crunchy nuts? You're not alone. 3 out of 4 people picked Just Right over every other high vitamin cereal. There was no question of nutrition. It was simply a question of taste. Kellogg's Just Right with fruit or whole grain.
Wednesday, they hit the road.
The grapefruit is your break. Now, it's in park, so just start it up.
Did you give me the key?
Perfect strangers. Then,
Kind of uncomfortable. You should try these benches.
when Shakespeare goes punk,
Alas, poor York.
everybody gets into the act.
The greatest play ever written. The Rocky Horror Show.
Head of the class, right after Perfect Strangers. Wednesday.
Now, back to our story.
Anybody for the last pancake? Oh, Jake. Good.
Well, opinions? Huh? Would you guys loan me some money?
Sure. I will. Max, you look like a grown-up.
No insults, please. I am, however, posing as an adult today. Now, listen. I don't want anybody to panic if some people should decide to drop by today. Just take names and numbers, and I'll deal with them when I get back, huh?
Okay.
Say, Kim, pass me a banana, please. And everyone, cross your fingers. And today, maybe when I come home, I'll have some good news for a change. Ah, lunch. And what do we have today, Jess? Lungs?
No. Peanut butter sandwich. Honest.
All right, you guys. Impeccable behavior.
Bye, Max.
Hello, Hillsburg Home for Children. Oh, yes, we have an unusual assortment on tap. Big ones, little ones. As you know, we handle a slightly higher age range. Got one hitting 29 come September. Cute as a button. Can't budge her, though. Can't even give her away. How about her? What? But why bother? I just gave you a full description of our immediate stock. Huh? When? Quick, they're only half an hour away. Riddler, plan B, plan B. Woo, what's going on here? Come here, Heather. What? You better promise not to rat on us, Heather, okay? Not to rat on you for what?
Jessie, this is silly. You're not going to fool those people.
We don't want to fool them. We want to turn them off permanently. Would you hand me that gun, please?
You know, there has to be a better way than this. I'll bet if I go downstairs...
No, Heather, stay out of this, okay? We have everything under control. And you too, Zoe. You stay right up here, okay? They said they were looking for somebody young, and you are it.
Don't worry, I'm busy.
They're here. My word.
That's it. This is too weird for me. I am going downstairs, and I'm going to talk to those people. Harry, don't you dare. Hello. Oh, sorry about the confetti. You must be the Wiggins. I'm Heather Drew. Hello. Won't you come in?
Looks like some kids are having a little fun.
Oh.
Practical jokers you got here.
We've come to see Mr. Sinclair. Is he here?
No, he's... You can go away now, Harry. I'm taking over from here. I said, shoo, plan B, scrap now. Why don't we go into the living room where we can talk, all right? Adios, Harry. I'm sorry, but some of the kids here have wild imaginations. No, not now!
Creep around your house in the middle of the night. I'll jump out of your closet and I'll give you such a fright. You try to make us go to bed, we'll kick and scream and fight.
They let you out again. Come on.
I'll put mud inside your pillowcase and oatmeal in your shoes. I'll wash my hair and set your bed like dishing it with glue. We like to eat like pig pay and we know you'll like it too. We know that we'll have so much fun, we sing along with you. Slap me fine, Mr. John. You deserve the twins.
What exactly is going on here? Because if these performances are being put on for our benefit,
Please don't be upset.
Don't be upset. We came here in good faith. We were told you had a little girl here.
There are no little girls here.
Mr. Gladstone said you had a young girl. Oh, my God. A snake.
He's in for later.
Really now? Don't you think you're carrying this a little too far? I'm going to speak to Mr. Gladstone.
Please, if you hang on for just a minute, maybe I can...
Wait a minute. You must be Zoe.
I have no time for chit-chat. I just removed a liver the size of a horse.
What are you doing? That's the little girl Mr. Gladstone told us about. I want to speak with her.
You can't. She's not available.
That's not what Gladstone said, and we spoke to him at 9 this morning.
She was adopted at 10.
Yes, she was, and that's why you can't see her. She's been spoken for, so to speak.
I don't understand why you're being so contrary. I'll speak to Mr. Gladstone again. Maybe he'll know. Goodbye. For now.
Thank you. Wearing a phony mustache and a stupid hat? Have you gone completely wacko?
I was desperate, Dan. I told you.
Imagine how weird I felt, leaving my office, trekking all the way down here to identify you. And now it's disguises, suspicious, aberrant behavior.
I have to come up with some money, and fast. Now, time is running out. I told you about Gladstone. What else do you want to know?
Exactly where you are at all times. You're in my custody now. And another thing, Max, forget about the loan companies. You need collateral. And the only thing of value that you have are those cufflinks that you're wearing. And those are mine. What are you doing, Max? I don't want them back. Where are you going?
To eat some crow.
Max!
Hello there.
Hello. Fernando, go out 150 feet.
What are you guys doing?
Surveying the property, checking the boundaries.
Oh. And, who sent you?
Could you
Oh,
move
I'm
a little?
sorry. I'm sorry.
Thank you. We take our job orders from the office.
Oh. Well, who asked your office?
None of our business. Could you
Oh,
excuse me?
Terribly sorry.
Thank you.
Hello, Thorndike. How are you?
Oh, how wonderful it's you, Maxie, my dear boy. How have you been? Keeping well?
Yes, yes. And you? You know I wish you'd come see us. You keep saying you will, but you never do.
Well, what can I say? That's the curse of shyness.
You're only shy because you never leave this mausoleum. And I guarantee you, Thorny, once you meet the kids, all of your inhibitions will disappear. Anyway, I miss you. You were like a dad to me.
Oh, my dear fellow. Something wrong.
Kind of. Is she in?
She's taking tea in the study. Can I help, Max?
Not this time. What kind of mood can I expect?
The usual. Let me fetch another cup of tea. Sorry. Thank you.
Who's that?
It's me, Aunt Winifred. Max.
Well, don't just stand there. Come in. Oh, you smell like peanuts. Where have you been? To the zoo?
It's a long drive out here. I stopped and had a sandwich.
To what catastrophe may I credit this visit?
I'm sorry you feel that way, Aunt Winifred. My work takes a lot of time.
6 years and still involved in that foolishness. You didn't bring any of those...
Children? No. You've made it perfectly clear how you feel about them.
Good. No need pretending. Well, get on with it.
I need to arrange a private loan. I'd like to run Hillsburg on my own, and run it the way it ought to be run.
Not to worry. I'll fetch another tray.
Aunt Winifred, have you noticed that Thorndike's cataracts are back? Now, he needs care, attention. Why don't you give him a big, fat pension so he can
There's nothing wrong with that man. He's lazy, that's all. Like all servants.
The man is 80.
And not a very good 80, if you ask me. Oh, stop scratching and twitching.
I think it's hives, Aunt Winifred. If I have to, I'll beg you. Time's running out. I've never come to you for help before. But I don't have any other family.
My heart bleeds for you, Max. I never approved of your chosen profession. Chasing tarnished rainbows, wanting to save the world. Well, do it. But not with the wit money, nor my blessings. Now, if that's all you come for, I bid you good day.
Words with your aunt? Blast. I was looking forward to one of our nice long chats. I brought you fudge.
I wish I could stay. I hate leaving you like this.
Not to worry. I'll get your coat.
Thorny, are you all right?
Wrong closet.
Oh, Thorny, what am I going to do about you?
Help me to my feet, will you?
Oh, yeah. Remember that paper airplane we made?
I remember.
It's going to fly us out of here? It was a two-seater. I got to go.
Oh, Max.
We'll continue after these messages.
I've seen her here many times before, but I forgot all the right things to say.
I'm too old to be smitten, besides it's not fitting for me to be looking his way.
Mister, you're up. Can I help you, please?
Big Mac, fries, and Coke, please.
Thank you. Come again. It's a good time.
Well, who knows?
For the great taste.
Okay, here goes. Excuse me, is this seat taken?
No.
You're telling me Trident helps fight cavities? It always has?
Well, I knew Trident didn't cause cavities, but helped fight them? No, I didn't know that.
It's hard to believe a little piece of gum can do all that.
It's true. New dental studies prove it. Chewing Trident after sugary snacks reduces acids that form on teeth. It's these acids that can cause cavities. Ask your dentist.
Something that's delicious and good for you, I love it. Couldn't happen to a better gum.
Trident, good to chew and fights cavities, too.
Imagine your skin with a clean so deep, it tingles. A feeling so soft, it renews. And a radiance so alive, it glows. When you wash with medicated Noxzema skin cream, it's a clean so beautiful, you can feel it. Noxzema, it's the only clean of its kind.
He's not just another kid.
Your partner's a child?
Yeah, making him late for school. He's a secret weapon for the good guys. And he's moving to a new night and time.
He's with me.
Catch Sidekicks. Saturday at 8, 7 Central.
Somebody have any change?
Pepsi. The choice of a new generation.
In Pepsi's free grocery sweepstakes, every store will have a winner. Enter and your grocery bill could add up to nothing.
Get the fever.
Ford Fever, your key to the cars and trucks that are driving people wild. It's your last chance to take advantage of tax deductions and save hundreds, maybe thousands on a new Ford. Save over $700 on an 87 Ford Escort, the best-selling car in the world. Or save over $1,000 on a hot Tempo with front-wheel drive and room for 5. Ford Fever, your key to hot deals.
Turn on savings now.
The land was most important. Very important to the Irish to have something that's mine, which they couldn't have in their own country.
They came to America in search of opportunity and found in southern Oregon a land like that they left behind. This is Gary Chittum. We'll retrace those early Irish settlers home to Ireland in our special report, Southern Oregon's Irish Family Album, Monday on Newswatch 12 at 5:30 and 11.
You're watching KDRV, Channel 12, Medford.
We now continue with the Disney Sunday Movie.
I'm home.
Hi.
How's everybody doing?
Great, thanks.
So what happened today? Anything?
Nothing happened. It was really dead around here. I mean, really completely dead.
Yeah, really.
Nothing.
And how much you loan, any luck?
I didn't go for a loan today. There wasn't a single phone call?
Well, yeah, one, that's right. Wrong number, you know. How come you didn't try for a loan?
Well, I talked to my lawyer, Dan Wheeling. He told me about the Conrad Foundation right here in town. Said we might be eligible for a grant. Carry us a couple of years. Say, what's all the confetti doing in the yard?
Max, why would you get your land surveyed?
Is this a trick question? Anybody want some garlic bread?
Yeah, me.
No, really, Max. There were 2 surveyors here today, and they measured everything. Seems kind of odd, doesn't it?
Why?
Well, don't you usually get your land surveyed just before you sell it?
What does that got to do with anything?
Well, I don't know, but something's fishy.
Like what?
I haven't pieced it all together yet, but one of those men had a nasty little mustache.
Yuck.
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 Anybody want a meatball?
I'd like one.
Hit it, Charlie.
Protein's good for fish, Charlie.
Excuse me. Hey, Charlie.
I'm getting too old to be playing inventor. I can't do anything right, so forget it. Just
Come on, Charlie. Hey, here's the toothpaste squirter you made me.
It didn't work either. It practically blinded you.
The aim was just a little off. Hey, sit down. Settle down now. Listen to me. You gotta quit throwing in the towel, Charlie. I don't care if 99.9% of your inventions never pan out. It's your vision that counts. All those ideas rattling around up here. Come on, pal. Ease up on yourself.
I can't help it. I've been very tense lately.
Oh, we'll join the club. I still think you're being too suspicious.
Oh, Max, I've been around and I'm telling you, Gladstone's up to something.
Were you always like that?
I just don't like to see people taken advantage of.
I think the thought of intrigue gets you a little excited. What was your husband like?
He was wonderful. He was like you in a lot of ways. So, were you ever married?
Oh, no. I was in the Peace Corps before this.
Oh!
Are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine. Oh.
Am I making you nervous?
Yes. No.
Huh?
Yes. It's just every now and then you get this look. Like that.
Like what?
Oh, I don't know. It's sort of a... Well, it's kind of a... Oh, gee, I don't know, Max. You must think I'm a nutcase.
No, I Do you think I should worry about this?
Well, frankly, I think Cornell Medical School will grab Zoe up in a year or two.
I better be going.
Max?
Huh?
You better take an umbrella. The forecast said rain today.
I don't get you. You think Gladstone is lying through his teeth, but you believe the weatherman. I better wash up. I can't be late for this meeting.
No. Max. Kids, I need your help. Harry, I want you to run downstairs and stall Max for me, okay?
Well, how?
Well, I don't know. Talk about compost. I'll need about 10 minutes, all right? And then we're all going into town with Max. Now, Harry, I'll explain later. Go on, go on. What's going on? I've got a hunch about something, but I can't let on to Max, all right? Where's that costume trunk you kids have? I need to rummage through it real fast.
What for?
I need a disguise, that's why. Where is it?
It's over
All right,
there.
come with me. Come on. Oh, I just thought since you were going downtown, you could drop us off at the clinic.
No problem. Is something wrong with Katie?
Oh, no, she's just overdue for her checkup, that's all.
Yeah, check up. Yeah, check up, yeah.
Well, what about you guys? Are you just going to hang around?
Oh, we wanted to come along so we could all be there with you when you get your loan. So we can all celebrate.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling Clementine. You are lost and gone forever.
Remember to wiggle the ignition key.
Wiggle the ignition key.
Meeting's about 10 minutes, so we'll meet here in about 2 hours.
Okay. You'll wait for us here, right? Okay. Good luck, Max.
Get him, Max!
So this will take about an hour, right?
Right.
Okay, thank you. Okay, kids, listen up. Now, if Katie wakes up, and juice, and make sure you burp her.
We know I had to do the same thing for Zoe when she came to us.
And I do the same thing with Claudia and Morris. Claudia's got a terrible indigestion. Morris has no gut. Please, Zoe.
So how long do you think you'll be?
If I get caught, 10 years.
No, Mr. Gladstone isn't in. Mm-hmm. Yes? Yes, I'll tell him you called. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Hello there.
May I help you?
Joe not here?
Pardon?
Mr. Gladstone, is he back?
Mr. Gladstone's in a meeting.
No, he's not. I left him 20 minutes ago, and I could swear he said to meet him here, although I might be mistaken. I'm supposed to pick up some petty cash so I can buy him some ties, although I don't think of any cash as being petty, do you? He probably told you that he was meeting about that Hillsburg deal. It's all right. Joe and I have no secrets. He tells me everything, absolutely everything. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Look what I've done, how clumsy of me. You know how to get that stain out?
I know very well how to get stains out, thank you.
Well, you use a little soda water and make sure you dab it. Don't rub it. Drew? Baby Drew?
Yeah.
Room 425. The doctor will be with you in a minute.
Okay, guys. So,
Come on. Yes, oh, here she is now, darling. Yes. Mr. Gladstone wants to know if he left the Hillsburg file here. She's looking.
He must have it with him.
May I have a word with him, please?
You know, I could swear you left it on the table. Now, you make sure you give that file to Miss Perillo tonight so she can lock it up safe and sound where it belongs.
Now, I must speak with him.
What? Why? Very well. Mr. Gladstone would be ever so grateful if you never mentioned a word of this episode to anyone, including himself. He doesn't want to intermingle his personal life with work. You understand, don't you?
Mr. Gladstone knows how discreet I am, and I will never mention a word of this to anyone if that's what he desires. Now, may I speak with him?
She is a peach, Joe. Just like you said, top drawer.
Yes,
really must.
yes,
darling. Yes, goodbye, goodbye. Oh, you wanted to speak with him, didn't you?
Hello, yes?
No, he's not in.
Well, ta-ta. Don't you think we ought to tell Max?
No, not yet. Not until I have proof. Evidence in my hand.
So they said no. But there's other grants to be had, and I'll find out about them. I'm not going to give up that easily. I'm not.
Sinclair, I want to have a word with you. In private. I have had just about enough of this. You have deliberately and maliciously tried to make me look like a fool.
Oh, I don't want to take any credit for that, Mr. Gladstone.
Go on, act cute. But after the Wiggins told me about their visit here, I was humiliated to think that I was the one that gave you this job.
I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Gladstone.
Despite your childish efforts to turn people away, the Wiggins family has remained undaunted. When they met Zoe yesterday, she reminded them very much of their own child they lost a while back, and brief as it may have been, they felt she was exactly the little girl that they have been looking for.
Zoe?
I'm forfeiting the initial period of introduction. I've done a check of the Wiggins' credentials, their home life, et cetera, and thought it best for them to get to know the child on their own turf. That's why I have decided to let them take Zoe home with them tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning?
I promise you, you'll enjoy it with us. We'll be there whenever you need us. We'll go places together.
I don't want to leave. Max is my family. I'm scared. I won't be happy there.
Boy, I'd like to drop a truck on Gladstone's head.
Yeah.
Word from you is all she needs. Come on. Been here an hour already.
I won't lie to her. What you're doing is illegal. She doesn't even want to go. You can see that. There should have been a meeting, a gradual...
No time for such amenities.
These are very potent flea eggs. They ought to hatch by tonight.
It's time to go.
Max.
Please, Zoe. This is getting us nowhere.
No.
Zoe.
I can't go yet. Rosie's upstairs on a respirator.
I'll take care of her.
What about me? You're my daddy. My only daddy, and I don't want anyone else.
I promise I'll do everything I can to get you back soon.
I just want you to know you won't get away with this. Really, you won't.
We can't let him get away with this. I mean, he has no right giving us away without letting us have any say about the matter.
Poor Zoe.
If there's one thing I learned since moving in here with Max and you guys, it's to be honest about how I feel and to fight for what I think is right, right?
Right.
Look, we have shared and shared alike. Chicken pox, whooping cough. Kim and I had lice together.
Harry and I broke our toes at the same time.
Maybe Max's hands are tied, but we're still free to move around. We belong together, all of us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then. Here's my plan.
Come on, Max. Can I get you something?
I can't seem to breathe.
Oh, Max.
We'll return after these messages.
Earth people keep stars in a bowl.
Campbell's chicken and star soup.
Why do you put stars where you speak?
That's the way we eat. Mouth.
This is the way we eat. Campbell's taste good.
Kids may be different, but Campbell's knows what they love. That's why we have 6 delicious soups for kids.
If you eat where you speak, do you drink where you listen?
Campbell's soup is good food.
Zenith's digital TV with teletext has instant news, weather, or sports information built in. So even during important programs, this television always knows the score. Zenith. Quality.
Put your kids in control of the fastest train in the world. The most revolutionary machine on tracks. The incredible Turbo Train. So fast, it travels in scale beyond the speed of sound. So powerful, it can do what no other train can do. Race up a wall, defying gravity. As it streaks along the rails at super speed, turn out the lights, and its night glow, streamlining the darkness. Now, your kids can take control of the fastest train in the world. The electric Turbo Train. New from Tyco, of course.
Do you like these wonderful French desserts? Me? I'm having New York crème from your play. Now I can have all these dessert flavors. Cherries Jubilee, strawberries Romanoff, chocolate Bavarian, in a yogurt. All sinfully delicious with that creamy French difference. Only your play could create. New York crème, the only yogurt with the taste of extravagant desserts. From your play. Vive la différence.
There's only one way to appreciate Zenith's 27-inch stereo television with breathtaking sound by Bose. Go hear it. Zenith and Bose. Quality.
In 1945, Walt Disney's The Three Caballeros was one of the first motion pictures to combine live action with animation, an art form which has since proven enormously popular. Many of these unique Disney movies, in fact, have been honored with Academy Awards and nominations. One of the most unforgettable is Song of the South. Its Zippity Doo-Dah won the 1947 Oscar for Best Song. Today, audiences are still singing along with the movie that's been called an animation classic, Song of the South.
Tuesday, Angela must face the truth.
My son is not a wimp.
The mother's always the last to know.
Why is it? Because a boy is well-behaved, intellectual, and a little uncoordinated, people call him a wimp.
Because that's what whip means.
Who's the boss? Then,
Somebody hired you.
Mike lands a job, but is it too tough to handle?
Just make sure you're great.
Hey, no problem, Dad. I promise. I will maintain a solid D average.
Growing pains.
Tuesday.
We now return to the Disney Sunday Movie.
Charlie, bring the rope. I'll go up first. I'm the oldest.
But I'm the biggest.
Hey, wait a minute. Who's the one in best physical shape? Who's the one who shuns junk food? Now step aside. Gonna work. We're gonna have to try something else. Wait a minute. Charlie, hold this. You guys come with me. Come with me. For the Chicago Bears.
Somebody out there?
Sounds like that got them. They really hate water.
I hope they haven't woken Zoe. Maybe I should go into her room and check on her again.
Her light's out. You'll only wake her up.
That one right there. Come on. Kim and I'll go up this time.
Okay, but be careful.
Next door. Wait. I run away. Don't look for me. I don't want to come back. I want to go home. If I can't, I will go someplace else. Zoe. Boy, your spelling's awful.
Paul?
You put them out. I'm tired.
All right.
Where is she? Gone. She left a note. I thought you were supposed to be coaching her, Jess. She spelled home like home, and what are you talking about, Harry? Where did she go? She can't be very far. Come on. They gotta be kin.
This isn't getting us anywhere. We gotta split up. Kim and Harry, you come with me. Jake and Charlie, go up that hill. And let's start singing so she can hear us, okay?
Okay,
Let's
good
go.
idea. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever.
Zoe!
Zoe! Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling.
Any luck? She's gotta be around here somewhere. We'll keep looking. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling Clementine. You were lost and gone forever. Jesse! Zoe! Yes, no!
You know, I think I'll give Zoe a call.
Oh, no, Max. That's a good idea, Max. Max, I have something to show you.
Oh, excuse me.
Max.
Mr. Gladstone.
Okay, where is she?
Who?
You know perfectly well who I'm referring to. That child, Zoe.
This is terrible. Have you called the police?
You'd be in a pretty stew if I did. We both know where she is. She's in this house. Cheap theatrics. That's all this is. I recognize your handiwork, Sinclair.
She's not here. Listen, I'd know if she was here. Mr. Gladstone.
I know she's here. And when I find her, I am going to have your head.
You're wasting your time, Mr. Gladstone. She could be hurt. We ought to be outside looking for her.
So, this is where you hide Frankenstein Jr., huh? Come on, out of my way. I know she's here.
on, be careful.
We pay for these expensive hobbies, and we...
No, you don't. Everything I use I get from the junkyard.
Where is she?
Who?
All right. All right, I guess I will just have to keep looking.
No, wait, don't go over there.
Where'd he go?
Well, I keep my garbage down there. It's a good place for me.
What'd he say?
I don't think I can repeat it.
This is a very interesting situation.
I vote we keep him down there.
He's awfully noisy. Besides, if we let him down there too long, he's liable to get moldy. Mr. Gladstone, we'll let you out if you promise to behave. He's not a very happy man. Better let him out, son.
I am going to make certain that you are put under observation in some home for juvenile delinquents. You have a very destructive young mind that ought to be curbed.
You certainly have a way with kids, Mr. Gladstone.
You have done it now, Buster. You are finished. Fired. Kaput. I am going to have those children collected first thing in the morning, and I am going to scatter them like buckshot, clear across the state.
But, Mr. Gladstone...
No buts. Now, you pushed me too far. Once those children are out of here, I am going to take great pleasure in having you up on charges.
So why are you doing this?
Well, it's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. Well, sick of playing Mr. Nice Guy. Put that sign up today. He's history. Done. Are you in a coma? Move.
The Disney Sunday movie will continue after these messages.
Oh, listen to this. Jacqueline Smith eats Kellogg's cornflakes. She would. She couldn't. She does.
Good old cornflakes. The surprise is the people who eat them.
How about those Kellogg's cornflakes now?
Not only is the 35mm Olympus Infinity totally autofocus, auto quick flash, auto everything, it's also totally weatherproof.
The new Olympus Infinity. Absolutely great pictures, absolutely no hassles.
Reach out.
Hi, Dad. Kathy.
How's my little girl?
I could use some cheering up.
You remember when you were little? Place your feet in 5th position.
Okay.
Do an arabesque.
Oh, Dad.
Cross your arms. Squeeze. There. Get a big hug from Daddy.
I miss you, Dad.
When you can feel the love across the miles, that's AT&T.
Dear Linda, hope you can make my concert tonight. Love, Michael.
Nothing less than finesse.
Tonight, your hair has to look its best, and it will. You use Finesse.
Feeling beautiful. Nothing less than beautiful. Nothing less than finesse.
Finesse Conditioner. The perfect conditioning whether your hair needs a little or a lot.
Nothing less than finesse.
Hi. Hi. We're almond growers, and these are our world-famous Blue Diamond Smokehouse almonds. Many people say they're the best-tasting snack on earth. And they're probably right. If you agree, please buy some today. If you disagree, please buy some tomorrow. That way we'll know. Right.
Blue Diamond Almonds, Smokehouse, and 7 other great tastes.
A can a week. That's all we ask.
If the dentist drill bothers you, worry no more. Find out how scientists are making tooth decay and gum disease things of the past. Monday, watch ABC's World News Tonight with Peter Jennings.
for Post Natural Bran Flakes, Rue McClanahan on Good Mornings.
Because last night I was so bad. I'm making sure I have a good morning.
Good mornings mean the highest fiber, best tasting bran flake. Post. Bran Flakes at their best. For Post Natural Bran Flakes, Steve Allen on the best.
My best always comes out with a little humor, and sometimes with a sliced banana.
Bring out your best. The highest fiber, best tasting bran flake. Post. Bran Flakes at their best.
It's a wise investment to have beautiful furniture in your home. Joseph Winans is proud to be the exclusive dealer for Drexel Heritage in Thomasville and Southern Oregon. Right now, you can save 20% on Drexel Heritage Cross Country and Passages. Save 20% on Thomasville's American Country and Winston Court. And save up to 35% on selected floor models at Joseph Winans, where quality furniture in your home go hand in hand.
A Place for Fallen Leaves, tonight at 11.
We now continue with the Disney Sunday Movie.
The animals, some manners.
Who is it?
Nothing. You guys have got to see my lawyer about something really important, so please stay by the phone, okay?
Yeah. Well, we'll do, Max.
And I think it would be a good idea to keep Zoe well hidden. And make sure she gets a good breakfast, huh?
All right, Max.
Thanks, Max.
You're welcome, sweetheart.
Oh, Max.
Max, you have to see this, Max.
All right. Clear the table, everybody, and we're going to sort these out. Come on, grab that.
So wet.
Go slobber. All right.
Hey! Wait a minute! Hey! Who told you to put that there?
We got our instructions directly from Mr. Gladstone himself.
Gladstone. Don't tell me he's not here. I can smell his disgustingness in the air.
Why don't you leave him a message?
You tell that crud, if he so much as puts one creepoid foot on our property, I personally will tie his tongue into a knot. Putting a sign up where those kids are still. That's the most barbaric. You tell him this is war, huh? Tell him that.
Just as soon as he comes in.
Thank you, Miss Perello.
You're welcome, Mr. Gladstone.
Did you make that call to the welfare authorities?
They're picking the children up at 9 a.m. Coffee?
Please. Pardon me for using the word lumps, but do you want one or two more?
Dan, now this is serious.
Serious? I'm not the one who wore a false mustache and put on a weird mobster hat, went into a loan office and tried to scare an old lady out of her wits.
I need your help, Dan. Now, there are a lot of single parents these days.
Sure, but most of them don't try to adopt a half a dozen kids at once. The normal person starts with one.
You know how I feel. How can you even say that?
Max, I love you, but you're a nutcase. You've always been a nutcase. And now you want to adopt a half a dozen orphans? And with what? Kids need things, Max. They need braces and nail polish and acne medicine and mousse for their hair and tapes and albums and several musical instruments and telephone bills. Max, we're talking major bucks here, and in a couple hours you won't even have a job.
I can't let him go, Dan. I won't.
What do you mean you won't? What are you going to do, run away with them?
If none of us were around...
I didn't hear that.
We could go on a family excursion somewhere and disappear.
Max, I didn't hear that either. And you know something? I'm not even sure that you came into the office today.
Hello, Heather. Listen to me carefully. Without making a big to-do, I want you to pack a few things.
Well, what is it, Max? Is something wrong?
Well, I can't explain right now. Just trust me, please.
Ah. Oh, all right, I won't worry. But Max, I have something very important to tell you. Yeah. Last night I couldn't sleep, so I went for a little walk. And when I finally stopped and looked up, I was standing smack dab in front of Gladstone's office building. So I went up to his office, and Max, I found some letters.
You went into Gladstone's office? How did you...
Wait a minute. This is important, Max. It seems that someone has had their sights set on Hillsburg for quite some time now. And get this, Max. Gladstone has been acting as the agent for the property. He stands to get a nice sizable chunk if he can push this deal through. Did I tell you this worm couldn't be trusted?
Who is doing this?
Oh, yes. Somebody by the name of Winifred DeWitt.
We'll get that out. All of you, get out. I want to speak to my aunt alone.
Until these gentlemen are on your payroll, I'm the one who gives the orders around here.
Well, do it.
Gentlemen, if you please, will you leave? Oh, how dare you, coming in here smelling like a goat and braying like a donkey.
How could you be so treacherous? Conniving behind my back for almost a year, dangling your filthy money in front of some corrupt politician.
It wasn't so filthy the other day when you came here on bended knee.
That loan wasn't for me, Auntie. That was for 6 young children so they could have a decent home to live in.
Look out your window, Max. There's an industrial settlement encroaching on your land. That home is the only one around here that's a holdout.
And so you had to reach out and grab it.
If you want to play the game, you have to make a bid.
You're wasting your breath. That's your world and not mine. And I was never interested in your game. Thorny.
What do you...
Thorny, I'm going to have to leave town for a while. Work out a few things. I don't know when or if I'm ever going to be back.
Oh, Max. Max, I'm practically blind, extremely old. In fact, I'm not at all certain I am worn out my welcome on this planet, but I still have my goggles and my parachute. Take me with you.
Tim, catch.
Yes, Mr. Wheeling. He told us to pack up everything, and then he hung up suddenly.
He found out you're getting thrown out of there tomorrow.
What? Tomorrow? You're kidding. Oh, my gosh. Mr. Wheeling, I have something you have to see. It's a report from Gladstone's office.
Gladstone's? How did you get it?
How did I get it?
Never mind how you got it. I'll grab a cab and I'll come right over.
I can't believe you kept these.
And all your letters from school, your report cards, and the maps you drew on to show how we could both escape from here. I what an imaginative little boy you were.
We're going to make it this time, Thorny.
Right? Yes.
Right.
Oh,
Hot. This is very hot stuff. Okay, so now we got the file, but we only have a few hours to stop Gladstone, right?
Right.
The problem is, how?
Hey, I got an idea.
Yeah?
Why don't somebody pay the cab driver so he can go home?
Why don't you just lay off? I told you you might have to hang around, so hang around. Now, I could start legal proceedings against Gladstone, but that could take weeks. And then this question of that evidence.
Hey, why don't we call up the newspapers and tell them everything?
No, too slow.
Hey, what about television?
That's a good idea. No, but we can't just slip this raw evidence in on the 6 o'clock news. You know, if it had already...
Which one of us could get on television? Yeah, we could play our song. No, I don't mean that. I mean Charlie. Why, he could show off some of his inventions. Yeah, his slime. It'd be a big success. No, the newspaper shooter.
No, wait a minute. Hold it, Charlie. What about that ice bucket that you wear on your head?
Jesse, it's not an ice bucket.
No, come on. Show Dan the gravity hat with the dials and the gauges. Oh, Jakey, I forgive you for those fertilizer sandwiches you made us eat today. Come on, you guys.
Well, might not work. Well, it doesn't work 100%.
You gonna put that on your head?
Yeah. Well, it's sort of a hit or miss with this thing. I mean, I've been working on it for a while. Anti-gravity connected with the magnetic field. Go.
Tell Danny Scott we were friends as kids. He'll remember. No, look, he's got to have a telephone in his camera truck. Call him and tell him that I'm sitting here next to a teenage genius who's got inventions that'll knock Danny's socks off. No, look, if he doesn't want it, there are other TV stations, you know. I just called him because we went to Camp Sakawaki together. No, tomorrow is too late. Call him and tell him to be at the Hillsburg Home for Children. Thank you.
What do I do? What do I say?
Charlie, just be yourself. Tell the truth.
Yeah, come on, Charlie.
We'll continue after these messages.
That cool, refreshing feeling of Wrigley's Spearmint Gum puts a sparkle in your eye, a spring in your step, and makes things lots of fun. It's that little lift from Wrigley's Spearmint Gum. It's that little lift. Come on and get you some. That clean, fresh taste Wrigley's Spearmint's got. That little lift that means a lot. It's that little lift from Wrigley's Spearmint Gum.
I've spent years preparing for the next 10 seconds. The milk I drink is about to pay off. In protein for strength. Magnesium to let my energy fly. Milk's powerful nutrition without a lot of calories. You may not hurl your body 18 feet in the air, but think of what you do put it through. Milk. It does a body good.
Let her go.
We took two of the world's toughest trucks and a 400-foot cliff. And this is the truck made by Tonka.
Have you ever been frustrated because the Noid ruined your pizza? The Noid loves to ruin pizza. Call Domino's Pizza. We avoid the Noid. We keep the Noid out and all this quality in. Taste the quality. Domino's Pizza delivers in less than 30 minutes.
Now, back to our story.
Well, that's wonderful. Just great. I've got to get home. Those kids will be worried sick by now.
Perhaps we ought to hitch.
Danny, huh? I'm Danny Wheeling. Remember me? Huh? Camp Sakawaki. Sakawaki. No? No. The two Dans? I was the kid with the severe poison ivy attack, remember?
Oh,
Huh?
yeah, wow. So you lived.
Yeah, remarkable, huh?
Yeah.
Look, you better get the camera set up because the kids have laid on a little welcome. Get that.
A convicted killer escaped from the California men's colony by hiding in brush and cutting through 2 security fences, according to officials who said he is dangerous. Helicopters were called out Thursday to help in the search for Alan Cassidy, 20, who was serving 15 years to life for a
Tony, would you turn that down? I'm getting an echo.
in San Diego County. Prison.
Hello, is Dan Wheeling there?
Cassidy was discovered missing.
Well, didn't he say where he was going?
Wednesday has been held in the high security east facility.
I'm not blaming you. I'm supposed to be in his custody and I can't find him. Thanks.
A double fence that surrounds the prison. Authorities have not immediately determined what was used.
Sorry, we're busy right now.
What? Hey, wait a minute.
Star, a roving reporter, who is about to interview a woman who has taught her pet ostrich how to play the minute waltz in ragtime.
Sorry to disappoint all you ostrich lovers out there, but I've put off that interview to bring you a very special story. Now, perhaps all of you at one time or another have dreamt of becoming an inventor and creating magical machines. I know I have. Well, tonight, I take great pleasure in bringing you a real working inventor. Now, what makes our story so special is our inventor lives at the Hillsburg Home for Children, and he's only 15 years old. Hi, Charlie. How are you?
Fine. My gosh.
Well, did you think when you got up this morning that you'd be on television tonight?
No, I still don't believe it. I mean, it all happened so fast.
Well, as you can see,
That's
the attic
Charlie.
is filled with all
That's my
kinds
boy.
of gadgets and inventions. And just before we aired, Charlie gave me a glimpse at his newest invention, an anti-gravitational device. Now, is that really possible?
Well, it's based on creating a type of antimatter and controlling the gravitational field, which is a vast untapped energy source.
Well, how about a demonstration, Charlie?
Well, I may need your help.
Me? My help?
Yeah. Just put this on your head.
But I don't want to seem like a spoil sport, but maybe
well, I
if
mean,
you
it
would...
won't hurt. I mean, I do it, but I have to work the controls. Anyway, every time I put it on, it gets stuck to the ceiling like a wad of chewing gum.
That's a joke, right?
You'll see.
Whoa. Whoa, I'm gonna fall.
No, you're safe. Wow, it really worked.
I don't believe it. It works.
You feel okay?
Yeah, this is great. Can you do anything else with it?
When I perfect it, you can move anything effortlessly. Because it wouldn't weigh anything.
Then if you could harness this, well, the cost of travel and transportation would be greatly reduced, right? I mean, no weight, no energy expended, huh? Charlie, let me predict that between this and all your other inventions, it won't be very long before you are a very wealthy young man.
Really?
Really? So, what happens then?
What do you mean?
Well, I'm curious to know what a teenager today, a boy who lives in the Hillsburg home, would do when suddenly he made a lot of money.
Oh, that's easy. Well, we're being kicked out of here.
What could be so important that...
Wait, you're being kicked out of Hillsburg?
Yeah, Mr. Gladstone is sending us away in the morning.
But this is a home for orphans, isn't it?
Yeah, but they want to tear it down and build a container factory here. You see, Mr. Gladstone kept 2 sets of books. One he showed to the council to prove that we went way over budget, but we didn't. It's just a way to get rid of us.
Do you realize what you're saying?
It's true. So if I did get the money, I'd like to buy Hillsburg. So my family and I would always have a place to live.
Your family? But I thought you were an orphan.
Well, I am in the biological sense, but really I'm not. Because I have the best family anybody could ever want. There's my brothers. Kim, Harry, and Jake. And there's my sisters, Jessie, and Zoe, who is also the household surgeon. And there's Heather Drew. She was an orphan back in Des Moines, Iowa. She was the one who originally found out about all the hanky-panky.
Well, this is an amazing story, Charlie. All right, so there you are. You now own Hillsburg. You're back in your sanctuary, ready for some more inventing. If you could have one wish, what would it be?
If I had one wish, I'd wish for Max to be my dad.
Well, I'd say Max is a very lucky man, believe me. And all I can say is I would not want to be in Gladstone's shoes right now. I'll bet it's getting pretty hot down at City Hall. Charlie, I can't tell you what a great pleasure it's been to shake your hand.
Hey.
Over.
Hey, is this your motorcycle here?
Yeah, why?
Can I borrow it?
We may be signing off for right now.
Please?
We're going to be keeping
Please?
track of this.
I'll give you my van as collateral.
You couldn't buy a hot dog with that thing. Okay, take it.
Say hello to the kid for me.
Hey, Thorny, you ever been on a motorcycle?
No, but I dream about it all the time.
I had to leave my entire fishing party standing on the dock just so I could dash back here and deal with this mess. Really, Gladstone, besmirching the title of your office. Picking on orphans? What in the world is eating you? I don't know, sir. I want everything on Hillsburg on my desk in 10 minutes. I want this thing straightened out in less than 24 hours. Fish, Gladstone. Don't behave this way.
There are the telecommunications on that Drew woman. Iowa University, scholarship student, M.A. She worked with farm reform until she got married. It's all here.
Well, Gladstone, get moving. The sharks outside are getting hungry.
Charlie, you did it! You saved our home! Just great.
Well, it worked.
It worked. Hey, everybody, this is Thorndike. You remember I told you all about him. He's going to come live with us from now on. Introduce yourselves. There you two. Have you met?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Whose idea was this?
Sorry, are you Heather?
Yes?
We just got a call on our mobile phone from the commissioner's office. Here's the number.
Thanks. Oh, great, the commissioner. You must know I took those files.
Don't worry. I'll go to the commissioner's office with you. When I explain to him, he'll understand.
What, are you crazy? What are you going to do? I'm the lawyer.
Yeah, but I got her into this, and I'll get her out of it.
I'm sorry, Matt. I just got carried away.
I don't mind.
Almost quick. You can do it.
Hey, pretty good potatoes there, Jay.
Before we start, I'd like to make some toast. Hey, everybody. Hey, give me a break. Thanks, Thorny. First of all, I would like to toast the newest member of the Board of Human Resources, our very own Heather, Miss Sticky Fingers Drew.
Do
I get to cut the cake now?
In a minute. I would like to toast Mr. J.J. Gladstone. For being the quintessential creep that he is, and for making our job so very much easier.
Max, let me cut the cake.
In a minute. And most of all, I would like to toast our very own wonderful Charlie.
Okay, listen. I've got a gadget I have to show you. Okay. Now, this is a cake cutter. It's based on the apple corer Jake was using in the kitchen. Anyway, all you do is press down on this lever, and the blades come up through the base of the cake, leaving the top unmarked. Okay? Like this. There seems to be a little snag.
We'll come back after these messages.
There are many things that can influence your child at school. Some are obviously passing fancies, while others are just hard for the uninitiated to understand. But of all these influences, few are more positive than the Apple II, the computer that's used by more schools than any other. It's one influence parents even encourage at home.
Mom, going to practice. Mom?
But we warn you, like many things a kid can pick up in school, it can be contagious. Steven Spielberg presents the story of Fievel, lost in a world of strangers.
I'm looking for my family.
Along the way, he meets Digit, Bridget, and Tony Toponi, Gussie Mausheimer, Honest John, and Tiger.
You in the front. Higher, higher.
America. What a place.
An American Tale, a Don Bluth film, rated G. Starts Friday at select theaters.
My kitty cat craves loving. My kitty cat craves fun. Now when he craves the great taste of Crave, he has 3 choices, not one.
Crave Cat Food introduces new seafood recipe with tuna, shrimp, and salmon proteins, and new poultry recipe with chicken, turkey, and giblet proteins. Like original Crave, they're made with real protein-rich foods, not flavors, so your cat can have his crave and variety too.
A crave for every craving. Get all the love he's saving, 'cause your kitty cat craves Crave.
Corning's see-through vision saucepan is extraordinary. It never stains and withstands heat that turns ordinary saucepans into sauce. Vision's cookware lets you look while you cook, and the handle stays cool because it's made of a revolutionary material, perfect for the microwave. Cleans up in a snap. Vision's range-top cookware. It makes a great gift, too, from Corning, that little blue flower, and a whole lot more.
On the next Disney Sunday movie,
We made a deal. Nobody's gonna have to kill Chester.
it's 3 generations of the Bridges family. Lloyd, Bo, and introducing Jordan, together for a very special holiday event.
If you don't fly, we're both dead.
Contract's a contract. Can a young boy keep a man's promise?
We're going to expect our goose Thanksgiving, just like we planned.
Mr. Larson's got a surprise coming.
Come on, Chester! You can do it!
You're invited to join the Bridges in the Thanksgiving Promise on the Disney Sunday movie.
I love you, son.
This is Steve Bell, an early look at business news in our comprehensive new business report at 6:15. Tomorrow on ABC's World News This Morning, before Good Morning America.
This is Joan London. Next week, beam aboard the Starship Enterprise with the cast from Star Trek IV. Kirk, Spock, Scotty, McCoy, and the entire crew. Star Trek next week on Good Morning America.
This is the most boring summer in my entire life. Nothing ever happens here. Got a postcard from Mom and Dad.